treasure, power, paradise. Every secret we seek lies beyond the sea. It is my greatest honor to have you all aboard on this grand voyage of discovery. Welcome aboard the El Dorado.
What is this? That gilded peacock went completely overboard with the decorations. A statue of himself for the figurehead. A golden helm that practically screams for attention. Seriously, of all the ships crossing these waters, why did we end up on the most ridiculous one?
Because Noah's homeland seems to lie on a legendary island. They say only a ship swift enough to chase down the sun before it sinks below the horizon can reach that place of hidden truths. Sunset Isle.
That's if Kane's intel is even accurate to begin with.
This ship, the El Dorado, was commissioned at great cost by Goldland. A merchant who fancies himself an explorer in his search for lost isles.
Assuming, of course, that our peacock captain isn't just puffing his feathers. Call it whatever you want. In this cursed weather, it's not catching any sunsets. We can't even see the sun.
Agreed. A storm's closing in.
Still, no sunlight means we're free to enjoy the breeze on deck without passing out in the oven below. Right, Dumbwolf? Hey! What are you doing? Don't you dare throw up on me!
Are you still thinking about that day? When we first met in the Forbidden Grounds 20 years ago?
You knew we would meet Hattie and Clive in the Lupine Forest. You knew I would step into those Forbidden Grounds because you'd lived it already. From your perspective, Starfall Valley wasn't even our first encounter. Why didn't you tell me anything?
Every present we live through is a miracle, wrought from countless past choices. The outcome of the future must not be allowed to shape the past. This is the decree of the past, and it must not be defied. It must never be.
You speak as if you know what will happen. But I suppose, even if I asked, you wouldn't say past. Iona, your words echo the Tempest Church's doctrine of fate. But I see choice differently. I don't believe in the decree of the past.
Yet you did return, just as I remembered. And Clive Jr. remained there, just as history had written it.
He did. Even knowing what was to come, he chose to stay that day, because it was his choice.
But he was only a child, swept into the vortex of history, with no way out.
A child, yes. But also a man. A gravekeeper. A father who will never regret the choice he made. What mattered to him wasn't whether he could escape the vortex of history, but whether Hattie could leave it behind and keep walking her own path.
To you, Clive isn't a prisoner bound by time, but a martyr who placed his faith in the future, even if that future is one Hattie may not have the strength to bear once she learns the truth.
He believes in Hattie, who's stronger than most would ever understand. And he believes in us, the ones who once fought at his side.
Even I. If only I had said a proper farewell. Come to think of it, Noah, I remember. There was something else you wanted to tell me that day. What?
What I wanted to say back then.
Well now, I didn't expect anyone else to be admiring this storm-kissed seascape. Dangerous, but quite captivating, Oh dear, am I intruding on something?
My apologies. I did advise Miss Del Carlo not to interrupt your private moment. Still, if this is the sort of relationship you'd rather keep unseen, the guest cabins offer far better privacy.
It's not what you think.
Little Amy loves to tease. Do try not to take her too seriously.
Pity. I was hoping to have something new to whisper about on the ship.
You're the girl who guided us before we boarded. So, your name is Amy?
That's right. I'm Amy, Captain of the El Dorado. It's an honor to meet you all.
Captain? I thought Mr. Goldblin was the captain. He did give the welcome speech.
Ah, little Amy and her ambitions, already laid bare before strangers. But perhaps it's that candor that makes her so endearing.
Unlike you, Miss Del Carlo, I've never liked how you speak in circles.
As she said, you may call me Del Carlo. I was invited aboard by Goldland himself, the true captain of this ship. You could say I dabble in the art of divination.
Then it seems this voyage promises enough turmoil to warrant a fortune teller aboard.
Naturally. After all, this chariot rides towards the legendary sun. And even I, the magician, cannot steer the wheel of fortune.
See? Told you? No one understands a word she says!
Would you mind, dear? May I offer you a reading? I sense a rather curious devil slumbering within your world.
Forgive me, but I'd rather keep the Wheel of Fortune in my own hands.
Look at that! Someone who can match her word for word.
But it seems this card has been waiting just for you. The Fool, little Noah.
The Fool?
It's the lowest numbered among the 22 major arcana, yet also the most distinct.
I see the High Priestess is well versed in tarot. The Fool often knows nothing, yet holds limitless potential. Tread carefully, little fool. To place the Wheel of Fortune solely in your own hands is to believe in no one but yourself. In such a world, you may one day find yourself utterly alone. As for you, little Amy, no need to show me the way. I'll find Goldland on my own.
I never offered to guide you. Please don't shift the conversation just to avoid an awkward silence. Miss Del Carlo may seem unreliable, but her divinations are often uncannily accurate. Don't worry about them.
Are you truly telling me not to worry?
There's some sweets in the kitchen. Would you two like some? That way no one will notice I've been sneaking a few for myself.
Thank you, but I don't really need to eat.
That explains your pale face and thin frame. Better be careful not to get blown away once the storm hits. Speaking of which, I should deliver dinner to the captain before it arrives. I won't be showing you two to your cabins. Today's guests are rather peculiar. That one, with the lifeless eyes, also refused to eat anything served on the ship. Oh.
That child. There's something about her that draws my attention.
Indeed. Her honesty is uncommon.
No, I meant the tear-like markings on her face. If I recall correctly, those are unique to a particular noble bloodline. Why would a child like that be working aboard as crew?
We've lingered long enough. Let's rejoin Impuza and Hattie in the guest quarters.
You two, over there. Please present your boarding invitation.
Invitation? Do you mean the letter the Whitehead Elder mentioned they'd be sending me?
Ah, yes, I've been holding on to it. Though we've been traveling non-stop, I haven't had the chance to open it.
It does bear the El Dorado seal. Let me check the invitation. Let's see. Old Band Baphomet's ring-patterned armor, 120,000 soli. Kane's Corel Estate red wine, 500,000 soli. 500,000 for wine? This isn't right.
For a vintage from the Corel Estate, 500,000 soli is hardly unreasonable.
That That's not the point. I don't care if this is a shopping list or a ledger. It's not a boarding invitation.
What's going on here? Why all the shouting?
Third Mate William, these two may be stowaways, boarded without invitations. How should we handle them?
The deck's Aaron's responsibility. What's he doing as second mate if not this? Take them below deck and lock them up. I'll handle this myself.
Aye.
How dreadfully dull.
The end of the world is nearly the dawn of another.
And return with one blood!
The cycle of rebirth turns its dust along with time to purify. Take the light. Look forward. Send the whole down.
And return with one blood!
The cycle of rebirth turns its dust along with time to
Face the light.
curse forwards. And sever all doubt.
Please wait. There may be some misunderstanding regarding the invitations.
These two aren't your everyday stowaways. We can't handle them alone. Where's Bob? Get him here now.
We've informed First Mate Bob, but he's dealing with another pair of stowaways he found elsewhere.
You've got to be kidding me. What sort of people are sneaking aboard today?
Sir, what are your orders? A storm's closing in and Captain Goldland needs you on the sails immediately.
Don't you think I know that? Where's Chris? Where's Captain Goldland? Where did he go at a time like this?
Let's keep moving forward.
May the chariot's voyage reach its destination without fail, Captain Christoph Goldland.
Spare me the pleasantries. Just make sure your services are worth the price I paid, Lady Del Carlo of House Bathory.
Don't address me by my family name. I'm just a humble fortune teller now, free to live as I please.
A humble fortune teller? Interested in charts detailing the locations of future artifacts? Even the Tempest Church has its eyes on those.
So long as I don't tug on the whiskers of the bell ringers, those silver kittens aren't so frightening. Including the one aboard your ship as we speak.
No wonder the Puppet Association recommended you. You've got guts. Fine. I'll hand over the chart to the future artifacts. But I expect Lady Del Carlo to honor her end of the bargain once the chart's authenticity is confirmed.
Of course, Captain. I'll be right back.
The end of the world is merely the dawn of another.
Flow of time, and return what once was!
Purify the tainted souls.
In the cycle of rebirth, turns into dust along with time
itself. How dreadfully dull.
The end of the world is merely the dawn of another.
And return to one!
Purify the tainted souls.
Curtain falls.
Who do you see standing before you? The magician?
A fulfilling day indeed.
Don't wander around aimlessly. If you get lost, I won't come looking for you.
How dreadfully dull.
The end of the world is merely the dawn of another. Look forward. Sever all doubt! Purify the tainted
Return what once was!
Those who dread the dark cannot fathom.
What is wrong with you, you dumb wolf? Don't tell me you're going to throw up on me again.
No, I'm fine. Just a little dizzy. There's this heat building up in my throat.
Oh, you are about to be sick. Unbelievable. That's it. Whether you like it or not, I'm taking you back to the guest cabin.
I won't go with you.
Excuse me? I'm going out of my way to help you, and this is the thanks I get?
No, I wasn't talking to you.
Are you delirious? It's just the two of us here. Who else could you be talking to?
No, there really are voices. They're trying to tell me something. I can't make out the words, but ever since we boarded, they've been whispering over and over.
Hey, stay with me. What do I do?
Have her close her eyes and sit quietly where she is.
Who are you? And why should I listen to you?
It's getting better.
Hey, why are you taking his side? Look at those lifeless eyes. He's definitely not someone we can trust.
This young lady possesses keen senses. Her body isn't adjusting well to the ship's motion. Her senses and balance are at odds, causing her seasickness.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't need your meddling.
Still, sitting still will only ease the symptoms for a time. You should find the ship's doctor quickly. A remedy of honey and spirits will serve her well.
What is with this guy? Another one of those self-important types who just loves the sound of their own voice.
Even if you have long been free from the church's oversight, a lady of House Bathory should still strive to speak with grace.
How do you know that? Have you been spying on us?
Your corset is expertly laced, and the lining is fine cloth from the northern continent, far beyond what commoners can afford. You boarded at the harbor of Sous, a port on the Howling Peninsula. There are only 2 major houses from that region. the Ganelon, and the Bathory. The Ganelon family was forced to migrate north years ago due to climate issues. A few who remained in their ancestral home, the Lupine Forest, recently perished from the plague. As for the Bathory family, though they were purged for heresy over a decade ago, records suggest they possessed forbidden arts of resurrection. It is therefore highly likely they still linger in the shadows, working to fulfill some mission. Thus, the most probable conclusion: you are a lady of the Bathory family, and you have set sail to complete that mission. As for your earlier accusation, I did not investigate you. I deduced it. Observation and contemplation are how I relax. Much like how you choose to stroll the deck when there's no sunlight.
Ugh, so annoying. Talking to yourself non-stop. You haven't even introduced yourself.
You're right. I have been rude. Please allow me to introduce myself, albeit belatedly. I am Van...
You there! Stowaway! The one who hurt my precious crew!
Oh, great. And now someone even stranger shows up.
What did you just say? I'm the first mate of the El Dorado! A stowaway calling me strange?
Oh, no. First Mate Bob gets upset very easily.
Do you have any idea how beloved I am among the crew? How much the previous passengers adored me? You don't know a thing about me! And you call me strange?
Quick! Restrain the stowaway before First Mate Bob starts crying!
Wait, I do have an invitation. Just not on me right now. And I'm not a stowaway.
Whether you're a stowaway or not is hardly the point anymore. The true offense is that you made our kind and beloved first mate cry.
Are you seriously casting shade right now? Come help already!
How dreadfully dull.
The end of the world is nearly upon. This will be the last time you face the light!
Flow of time, and return what once was!
Purify the tainted soul!
Sever all doubt! In the cycle of rebirth, turn to dust along with time!
Face the light!
The flow of time, and return what once was!
Bob, we're so sorry. We were too weak. We couldn't even avenge you.
No! This is on me! I failed to protect you all.
Bob, sailing with you these past few years, it made our lives whole.
No! We can't end it like this. There are still adventures to brave, and dreams waiting for us across the waves!
Well, they're just out cold. What's with the tears and theatrics?
How dare you harm my beloved crew?
What's with this guy? His presence feels completely different from the rest.
Unforgivable!
Please, calm yourself, Bob.
What's the matter? Our lovely guest, Sir Van Helsing. Do you happen to know this rude young lady?
Hey! Who are you calling rude?
Might I take temporary custody of the stowaway? Her combat performance earlier piqued my interest.
Ah, could it be?
Yes, the sharp-tongued stowaway may very well be.
Love at first sight!
If you're unable to authorize it, I'll speak with Goldland myself.
That's quite the demand, young Van Helsing. But the captain did say ship security could be entrusted to you.
Captain Van Helsing, what are you doing here? Being assigned as temporary squad leader doesn't give you the right to act on your own.
Still so flustered and nervous. No wonder no one trusts you anymore, former Captain Jones.
You only became a Bellringer student because of your family connections. Stop letting it go to your head.
bell ringer student? Just who are you?
Isaac Van Helsing, heretic hunter.
We still have a long journey ahead.
How dreadfully dull.
The end of the world is merely the dawn of another. Look forward. Send the whole down!
The flow of time, and return with one
This will be the last time you taste the light! In the shape of the world turn to dust along with time and space. Purify. Send the whole down!
flow of time, and return with one
We still have a long journey ahead.
The weather is dreadful today.
Oh, just like our mood.
Old Man Baphomet is gone, and with him, any hope of collecting what he owed us.
Oh, Bella suffered catastrophic losses.
I finally managed to buy myself an elder seat in a prominent family, and yet I've barely earned a coin from it.
Oh, the Bathory clan is in decline, and being an elder is still a high-risk job.
Exactly. If more elders keep getting taken out by someone like that silver-haired one, we'll have fewer and fewer fat lambs to feast on. At this rate...
Oh, we'll be bankrupt in 700 years!
We need to pick up the pace. Let's start collecting today.
Oh, quick! Check the manifest!
Let's see. We cordially invite our esteemed guest aboard the magnificent and elegant El Dorado. Together, we shall explore yet another legendary mysterious isle.
Sunset Isle? Did we sell that? Who'd we sell it to? How much did we make?
This isn't my manifest. It looks more like an invitation.
Oh, an invitation? Are we being invited to some auction?
It's not addressed to us. It's for Cain.
That scoundrel! What's his invitation doing here?
Someone must have mixed up the manifest with the invite. Cain's not the type to make this kind of mistake.
Ugh, then who did it?
Yes, who indeed? Such a mystery.
of you insist your invitation was taken by mistake, whether to believe you or not, that's for Captain Goldland to decide.
William, are you sure about this? Shouldn't we detain them?
Are you kidding? Without Bob here, we don't stand a chance against them. I'm gonna notify the captain. Wait here.
Why is there a crowd outside the captain's quarters?
Bob, these two were just caught on deck without invitations.
What? Is this some sort of stowaway convention? This voyage must be more popular than I thought.
So you've encountered stowaways too? Oh, you must have dealt with them easily.
Oh, the two girls? I already...
And Pooza and Hattie.
Even from outside, I could smell the blood and killing intent on you, Silver.
How dreadfully dull.
The end of the world is merely the dawn of another. Purify the soul souls. In the cycle of rebirth, turn to dust beyond the time and turn soul. Blow of time. Return with one the whole death of the last time to take the light. Purify the teasing souls. Purify the teasing souls. In the cycle of rebirth, turn to dust along with time and soul.
Flow of time, and return what once was!
Whoa. These two handsome guys. What an aura! It's like they're sizing each other up for a duel, totally ignoring the rest of us.
I've never met anyone who could deflect my bullets with just a sword.
And I've never seen weapons like yours.
They look like future artifacts.
You know about future artifacts? That's top-level intel, even within the church.
Hey! What are you using to point at Noah and Iona?
What did he do to you? Especially Hattie, she looks badly.
She's just seasick.
Despite his attitude, he didn't actually hurt us.
It's my principle not to harm suspects before a proper trial. Even if you are Bloodborne who deserve no mercy.
Bloodborne?
You mean those legendary monsters that suck blood from your neck until you're nothing but a husk?
I heard they kill without blinking and reek of blood. I need to grab some incense from my cabin right now!
What? I don't reek!
Who said you could touch that? What a bunch of clueless fools. No need to panic. This ship happens to have a Bloodborne expert aboard. Isn't that right, Sir Van Helsing, 8th of the Silver Cross?
A Silver Cross member, one of the top 10 no less. The captain clearly didn't bring just anyone aboard.
The captain planned everything. With the church's top agent and Bob here, no monster can threaten this ship.
Little Van Helsing is the new 8th of the Silver Cross?
Iona, what exactly is this Silver Cross they keep going on about?
They're the church's most elite heretic hunters, usually tasked with investigations, assassinations, and other high-risk operations.
In other words, they're powerful secret operatives who work behind the scenes.
Powerful? Huh. Can't tell if that's a compliment or sarcasm.
We fought enemies far stronger than you.
Don't be ridiculous. Within the church, only the bell ringers outrank the Silver Cross.
You're not seriously implying that Bloodborne like you faced a bell ringer and lived to tell the tale?
That depends on how you define still alive.
So you don't deny it? Figures. Your tone, your attitude, it's annoyingly similar to mine. Equally unpleasant.
So Lifeless Eyes does have some self-awareness.
Regrettably silver-haired, we are clearly incompatible.
Bob? Van Helsing? When did you get here? We couldn't find either of you earlier.
I got so caught up listening to their banter, I almost forgot my task. I'm here to escort young Van Helsing to see the captain. Why don't you lower your weapon, lad?
The captain is expecting him, and those stowaways are coming with me.
Miss Bathory and the seasick girl will remain here. I'll explain their situation myself. Jones, watch them.
Don't you dare take that commanding tone with me!
Captain, we're coming in.
Aw, what a shame. Just when they were about to get serious.
What were they saying?
Oh, just going on and on about how mighty the Silver Cross is. Apparently they're second only to us bell ringers in the church.
Do you agree?
You know, I've never actually thought about that. Now I'm curious. Who's stronger, you or the Silver Cross?
I'm going down to fight Van Helsing.
Wait, they're talking about stowaways now. That's not good.
They figured out we're stowaways.
Highly likely. This is bad. Real bad. We need to find another place to hide, fast.
There's a small barrel over here. Hide in it, and no one will ever find you.
Who are you calling small?
Let's keep moving forward.
Don't wander around aimlessly. If you get lost, I'll